After 4 hours of hearings and debate, Options for Home Sudbury received approval to build a residential housing development on MacKenzie Street. Many residents complained that they had had enough of the heavy traffic and lack of parking due to the overflow from the library and Sudbury Secondary School.
If there is not adequate parking available at this 94-unit housing complex, the overflow will end up on the already congested streets and public library parking lot. This is simply not a neighborhood in which to consider a special exemption for parking.
1 in 5 households in our community currently pays 50% of their income on their accommodation. So imagine if half of your after-tax income had to go to pay the rent or pay the mortgage and pay the taxes, what you're left with. And 1 in 5 households in our community is in that state. As the economy worsens, that number is going to increase. It's interesting to talk about cars on streets because I can tell you there are people sleeping in cars on streets in our community today.
You know, I was really excited to hear that this developer doesn't want to pave over the lands. That is their goal, to provide only 1 parking space per unit. Now, I recognize that parking on MacKenzie Street is a problem. I've certainly tried to park there myself on a number of occasions. I don't think, though, that we should be penalizing developers as a result of a parking problem that could be solved through enforcement.
Well, we're going to have to look at some form of process that we can interact with them in the first place. We did hear what their concerns were tonight, and so we have a good understanding of that, but I think we need some more details on that. We have to assess the impact of the changes to the zoning bylaw that was approved by the committee this evening, and we'll have to see what impact that has. And we'll have to have a full understanding of the costs as they relate to the project. And once we have that information together, we can look at some design alternatives and different ways that we can address the concerns that have been raised by the neighbors.